right, guys, welcome back, welcome in. All right. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Glad you guys here with me. I do appreciate your support. If you were drawn in by the title, there may be messages here for you. All right. We're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck. Energies are fluid as long as you take what resonate with you. Energies are fluid, so it's time. We're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck, guys. We're going to see what possible energies need to be released. All right. You have here, all energy that blocks my spiritual gifts and insight are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Someone need to write that down and burn it. Okay. Any energies, all energy that blocks my spiritual gifts and insight. Yeah, you want to release that energy. You don't need anything to block your spiritual gifts or insight, right? So you would write it down on paper, guys. Set your intention to release that negative energy. Give thanks to the Most High Mother and Father for helping you to and assisting you with clearing that, right? Write it down and burn it. We have here, all fear of judgment by others is cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All fear of judgment by others is cleared from your energy in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down and you would burn it. Okay? If you're new to the channel, again, welcome. Thank you for viewing the video. I hope something that will be said here that could help you to move forward, okay, and give you some kind of clarity. So far, we are understanding that there may be fear of judgment, right? And energies that may be blocking spiritual gifts and insight. So we want to overcome that now, don't we? Okay? So that's the reason why you would write it down, set the intentions to release that energy, and burn it to destroy it for good. All right? Energy is fluid, past, present, future. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Do not, I repeat, do not try to make messages fit. That's not necessary. If it's confusing to you, it's not for you. If it doesn't make any sense, it's not for you. It's real simple. Because all messages, you can view messages that don't mean everything is for you. It could be a few things that may not be everything. You would have to be the judge of that. Okay? Collective. All right. I am very happy to have you guys here with me. I do thank you for being with me. I thank you for your likes, your shares, the subscribes, and of course, the support. I do appreciate it. All right? Let's see what we have for you here. Okay. Could be learning something new. Somebody could be learning something new that could make you very successful and happy. You have the World, Page of Wands, King of Swords, Six of Cups. Okay. We have the Chariot. Somebody traveling here, moving things around, going places. The Ace of Swords is showing up. The Empress is showing up along with the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the decks, success and happiness. The Sun card. Okay, someone could literally actually have a male child, a son. All right, and we know the sun does what? It exposes things, cast off that light, show you what you're working with. Right? Anything in the dark does what? Come to the light. Come to the light, baby. All right, collective. So we have energy of Cancer here. Some Taurus energy, some Aquarius energy. We have some Scorpio energy here. All right? And Leo energy as well. So could have definitely been doing some online work, could have definitely been doing some travel, making things happen, moving quickly, creating as well, okay? Here in the past, that's movement with the Chariot. That's actual movement, okay? Physical movement, all right? Something shocking happened here in the past, though. You have the Tower, Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Strength card, Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. All right. So we have Empress energy out on the board. So whoever's watching, male or female, you could have, you could be an actual feminine. Okay, male or female. We're talking about energies, not genders. So you could be a male and be in your feminine energy. Okay. So basically something happened that was very shocking. It could have been a family dynamic here with the Ten of Cups that basically that foundation had to come down per the universe, per spiritual intervention, right? Something very shocking. Maybe you were not expecting that. The person you were dealing with was not expecting for this to, I would say, fall, because towers come in to disrupt anything that I would say, to keep it real simple, towers come to disrupt anything that's fake, anything that's superficial, right? Not real, not true, any illusions. It tears through all that. It breaks all that down so something solid could be built. So you could have been doing some traveling here in the past and found out some things that it's possible you could have found out some things about this family dynamic, the person you were with, that could have brought you some disbelief. Okay, it could have been very surprising news. You could have found out this person really didn't want to be in this family dynamic with you. Maybe they shared that with somebody else and they didn't share that with you. And maybe this somebody else, word got out or word came back to you. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who likes to drink a lot. So when they drink, they say things and they don't remember what they done said. But whatever it was, it's a shock. It was a shock. Okay, this could have also been a change in thought process, change in conditioning as well, when it comes to the way that you think, to where it's like finding out news, right? Because you do have the Page of Wands here with the Three of Cups. So it's like finding out some news. But the news you're finding out, it can be considered good news for those of you who may not want to be in this family dynamic anymore. You could have found out that someone was traveling to meet other people and they were cheating with that other person. There could have been a lot of infidelity here because the Ten of Swords is here. Okay, Ten of Swords, that means within that betrayal, there must have been someone who suffered a broken heart. Three of Swords, okay, that ended up separating themselves from this situation. Okay, you could have came away from an air sign. An air sign could have caused this Three of Swords, okay, because they were not honest about what they wanted with you. That's possible here. Somebody could have made you feel like they wanted the world with you. That wasn't the truth. Tower. Somebody could have made it seem like they wanted to build with you. That wasn't the truth. Tower. Okay. Somebody could have made you feel like they were being more genuine with you than anybody they've ever met in their lives. Tower. Because that wasn't the truth. You could be dealing with somebody who's very superficial. They're fake. Okay, they may be the kind of person who likes to live above their means, or they could very well be the kind of person who doesn't like to pack fair. They don't treat you with equal give and take. You could have even had a mental, moment. It could have been mental to where it's like, wow, that's what that is. It's like a moment of clarity, right? A moment of awakening, if you will, right? A moment of coming back to your senses, right? Or seeing things the way you should see them. Take away the rose-colored glasses, right? It's a moment to where it's that aha moment. That's what that meant. Aha, that's what that means. That's what they meant. That's what he meant when he said that. That's what she meant when she said that. Is this what this is? Is that what this really is about? Things you're finding out that you weren't aware of, that's shocking to you. Some of you, like I said, you could have found out that someone was participating in infidelity. Somebody could have been cheating on you, and they were cheating while they traveled back and forth for work. Because this has everything to do with physical, actual movement. With the Chariot and the World, that's physical, actual travel. So you could have found out this person had a mistress. You could have found out this person had another family somewhere else, or they were just cheating with someone. Some of y'all could have found out this person was cheating with someone you knew. It's something that brought shock that you maybe just could not believe when you found this out. But it was something you needed to know. It was good news to you because maybe you're tired of dealing with this situation. Maybe you wanted a reason to come away from the situation, to separate yourself from the situation. Maybe you knew all along that this person was cheating, or they were lying about work, or lying about a family dynamic, lying about a person, or lying about a person, because sometimes people can mess around with people you know and they won't be honest about it. You end up catching them in the act, or finding out through the grapevine that this person is actually involved or interested in another person. It could be someone close to you. Take it how it resonates, okay? But however, this person may have also, for some reason, been in competition with you as well, wanting to see you in lack, wanting to see you lose, not wanting to see you achieve anything or wanting to see you have anything, pretending they wanted to build with you, maybe in fact wanted to use you for money, even use you to make somebody else jealous. Take how to resonate. These things coming fast. I'm speaking it as it come, okay? But this is definitely betrayal with the Ten of Swords. You could have been betrayed by an Aquarius. You could have been betrayed by Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Preferably an Aquarius is showing up here. Gemini energy is showing up here. So you could have very well been cheated on, betrayed, lied to as well when it comes to an air sign who wanted to see you in lack, want to see you without. Someone who could possibly be envious of you, low-key jealous of you, because as it stands, collective, you are in this Empress energy, male or female, okay? Somebody here could have found out that this person really didn't want kids with you. That's something that they could have even asked for, and that was all a front. That's possible here. That's horrible, but people do that, okay? They get with you for stability reasons. You could be dealing with that as well with this Ten of Cups energy. But see, when you talk about this Chariot energy, you got the white horse and the black horse, right? To me, that represents also the shadow side of a person. When they're dealing with their dark side, right? They're in more of a low vibration. And these things can bring shockers too. When people are in a lower vibration, they tend to do things they don't have no business doing. Whether it's with people you know or with people you don't know. But I feel like there's a lot of lies here as well, because somebody was operating from their shadow side, okay? Not knowing how to control themselves on a emotional level, I would say. Or maybe you could have been dealing with someone who makes a lot of logical decisions, right? They don't really think about what the consequences will be. Just they think for the moment, okay? Take how it resonates. But I feel like, collective, you're moving forward is what I feel. You're not allowing this to burden you anymore. With the Ten of Wands, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 wands. So it's like you're not allowing yourself to be weighed down with any burdens. You're having the strength to move forward. You're being truthful and honest with yourself about what this is, who you're dealing with, and their behavior. Okay? You could have also got news about, again, somebody got news about infidelity. Somebody got news about a third party as well. Someone got news, whoever your spouse is, whoever you in a relationship with, who you ended up separating from, it is somebody from your past, because that person trying to come back in. I know a lot of people don't really want to hear anything about the past. I do apologize. However, when that is a part of the message, we do have to bring it out. It is here, so you must speak on it, right? A lot of people do not want anyone back from their past. But collective, believe it or not, there are some people who do. And the thing is, for those who do, there may be very well children involved with the Six of Cups. Okay, it doesn't mean that it is, but it very well could be a scenario here because Six of Cups represents children. Six of Cups represents soulmate connection, someone you feel at home with, right? It's a childlike energy as well of crushing and being in love and having romantic feelings and nostalgia and all that with the Six of Cups. Okay, but it can stand for very soul-like connections that are not easy to break. So with whatever news you're finding out about with this third party energy, you're finding out something that's shocking to you. Okay, also realizing that the foundation is faulty, it has to be broke down. And I feel like you're going with the flow of that because I feel like you're being honest with yourself with the Ace of Swords. And you're having the strength to see the truth in this situation. Third party. Somebody's got a mistress. Somebody is messing around with someone else. Whether it's across the country, or whether it's in another state, or whether it's on the other side of town, or whether it's on the opposite street from where you live. Somebody is messing around. Okay? And it could have took you a while to see this. It could have took you a while to understand what was going on. Because, you know, life is busy and there's a lot going on, especially if there's children involved, right? And this is supposed to be a commitment, Ten of Cups, Chariot, right? But this is something I feel like is very unexpected with the Tower being here. There's something that's being found out. Somebody definitely have created a lot of turmoil to where there's possibly a child that's been created outside of a marriage or outside of a long-term commitment. There's a lot of conflict about that as well, a lot of arguing, and there's drama and fighting going on back and forth. It's a possibility that authorities could have got involved to break up any kind of confusion or any kind of physical altercations or whatever that may have been, because the Ten of Swords is here along with the King of Swords. A lot of times the King of Swords can represent an authority figure, like a police officer, somebody of security, someone of authority, right? That can come in between and create some kind of a balance or justice when it comes to conflict, when it comes to fighting, when it comes to domestic situations, right? Take it how it resonates. But you being an Empress energy, you basically just had someone who did not want to treat you like who you really are. They did not want to treat you fairly, is how I feel. There are no pentacles out here at all. So this is not somebody who's willing to give to you as well. They wanted to see you in lack. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is the only pentacle card out here. Five of Pentacles, 5 is an odd number. It's not an even number. It's also a number of change. But the thing about it, it's also being left in the cold. It's also being left in abandonment in energy. And someone here could also have abandonment issues. So whoever was in the mode of creating this energy of infidelity, more than likely, this is a person who have dealt with those issues of abandonment. This is someone who could very well connect with people just to feel good or secure with having people to connect with. And they could have very well fell for particular people that they were connected with and may have went a little too far with the connection far as intimacy or flirtiness or crushing or whatever it was. It led to infidelity. It led to betrayal. And this person probably have always felt this way to where they just wanted to see you stuck. They just wanted to I feel like watch you in distress and watch you not have enough, wanting to see you in lack. For some reason, there's someone who wants to see this Empress energy in the Five of Pentacles energy. That's being in lack. That's scarcity mindset. That's not having enough. That's also an energy of abandonment, being left out. And this is something someone wants you to feel. It's possible a Scorpio may want you to feel this way. A Leo could possibly want you to feel this way. A Taurus could possibly want you to feel this way. You could very well be a Taurus yourself. You could also be a fire sign. Take it how it resonates, okay? But yeah, somebody wanted to see you left out. And it's like they know, I feel like this person knows your worth when it comes to Empress energy. This person knows your worth, like know that you are a divine being, know that you are Empress energy. But I feel like that's not something they cared about. That's something they may have taken for granted. Maybe they don't see you. I feel like this person does see you, like know who you are, but don't take don't take it into consideration to treat you like the person you are, to treat you accordingly, okay? But someone who basically even wants to keep you stuck or trapped with the Eight of Swords, okay? Then you have, yeah, secrets, you see, with the third party energy. That's the news you found out. It's good news, I feel, because maybe whoever this is resonating with, you've been wanting to come away from this dynamic. Maybe you wanted this to end because you knew that something wasn't going right. You knew about the infidelity maybe, or you could sense that something was off about this person who may have called themselves cheating on you and creating this Ten of Swords energy. It's like there were secrets and hidden agendas, but you knew about. It's something you knew about. Is how I feel with the. It's like you knew about it, or you found out about it, and to you, you considered it good news. Ace, I would say, Ace of Wands. You considered it good news with the Page of Wands because it's something you may have already known, and you was just trying to maybe test yourself to see were you right about it all along. There's an energy of knowing to where, yeah, because of the Empress and the Ace of Swords, there's an energy of knowing, and it's like I'm not sure, but I feel like this could be going on. I kind of feel like it is, but I'm not sure. It's like you knew this person was in this energy of infidelity or cheating or dealing with other people outside of your house commitment or creating another family outside of the commitment or whatever. It's something I feel like you knew about. And it was your good news because it's like, I knew this was happening, or I knew that that's what that was about, or I knew that this was going on the whole time, or I remember seeing receipts for this and receipts for that, or it's something that you knew. And the good news is you were glad to hear it because maybe it gave you confirmation about whatever was hidden. Maybe it gave you confirmation about the third party energy, right? It's something that you knew, and that was good news to you to find out the truth. The good news was you finding out the truth, Ace of Swords. That was the good news. You finding out the truth about this betrayal. And it caused a lot of conflict, yeah. And it had to have been somebody from your past that it caused the conflict with. But some of y'all, like I said, some people, even though you may have someone trying to come back because of whatever they did, they may want to apologize. They may want to give some kind of closure or an explanation. Maybe that is not showing up. But the thing is, with the conflict and it being someone from your past, a lot of y'all do not want anyone from the past, but those of you who may, it's a possibility someone here could want this person back from the past, but only if they would come correct. That's the only way, okay? Because this is definitely conflict. This is the future energy. Nothing but conflict. Six of Cups. That's definitely soulmate energy, past energy, okay? And someone that wants you to be burdened. Like I said, it could be an air sign, okay? It could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, or a fire sign. You yourself could be a fire sign. You yourself could be a Taurus or a Libra, air sign, okay? Take how it resonates. There's water here too. So only take take what resonates with you guys. If it's not making sense to you, just leave it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of conflict here. So there's basically someone wanted you to be stuck. So it's like you want if there's anyone from the past that you may want to come back, if there's possibility here for some of you, there are some people who want someone back from their past. They just want that person to be in a better energy, a energy of change. You'll accept it, but if they only come correct, is the only way you'll accept this Aquarius or this Gemini or this Taurus, water sign, whoever this person is, possibly could be a fire sign as well, Leo. But the thing is, I feel like collective, you're moving on, okay? And what you're doing is you're dropping the burden. You are the Empress energy. You are dropping the burden and moving on. Three of Wands. You see your ships coming in elsewhere. And even if you don't see no ships coming in, it really ain't about ships coming in. It's about a new direction of life for you. Some of y'all, it's about starting over. Okay? Some of y'all, it's about starting over. Okay, well, y'all could have very well been married to this person. Hierophant showing up. Very well been married. Okay? Some of y'all are changing your belief system. You no longer believe in settling for somebody just because you've been married to them for so long, or just because you've been, you have children with them, or y'all have all these finances together, y'all have a house together or business together, and yeah, it could be a lot going on when it comes to separating all those things. But sometimes you have to take that route in life to separate yourself from people, whether you're married to them or not. Maybe you do have a lot of materialistic, assets together, your name on homes together, your name on accounts together, your name on the house together, your name on the cars together, or whatever, insurances. It's understood. There's a lot of intertwined things that be going on. There's a lot of things that are connected. So it's not always easy to separate yourself or to divorce a person or whatever you need to do in order to set your life on the right track. It's not always easy, but it is necessary. Okay? So, like I said, all the conflict and everything, you're not for it. The betrayal has already happened. This person definitely could just be someone that has this bad behavior about them. They don't mind, the infidelity. But I feel like you do mind, okay? Now, I don't see the Eight of Cups out here, but my thing is this. If you were not going in a different direction, you would not be dropping the burdens, and you definitely wouldn't be in no Three of Wands energy. Because the Three of Wands energy is saying, I'm going somewhere else. Okay? Yes, the Three of Wands says, I'm going somewhere else. I'm going in another direction. That's an energy of receiving. That's an energy of being courageous, adventurous, right? Three of Wands. That is an energy of optimism, okay? Ambition. That's fire energy. That's action oriented. I know energetically what I want to do, and now I'm about to take action and do it. Because like I said, whoever's watching this, whoever this is resonating for, you are in this Empress energy. This person in this family dynamic, whoever doing all this traveling and fooling around and infidelity and betrayal and all this other stuff going on, this person wants to see you left out and stuck out. So I couldn't possibly see you want nobody back. They want to see you in the Five of Pentacles energy, in lack. And they could very well be jealous of you too. So you're very much going into a Nine of Pentacles energy. This is the Nine of Pentacles, the next card that came out. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely going to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy. That's where you're going to end up. Whoever you came away from, they're going to have to keep watching. They may want to talk to you. Eight of Wands is out here. That's communication. Okay, maybe they want to talk to you. I don't know what there could possibly be to talk about. I feel like the shock has happened. It could have been something that put you in your head for a while, had you feeling mentally stuck or not understanding, trying to gain understanding or overcome the feeling of being shocked of whatever you found out. This person knows that you know about it, okay? And they may want to speak to you or come towards you. And if you separated yourself from this person and you literally moved away from this person, they want to come and travel to you. They want to talk and communicate with you. Whatever it is, I mean, hey, it's up to you, collective. You can hear this person out, but just keep in mind that this person is deceptive. Seven of Swords. They're very deceptive, and they definitely get away with any and everything that they think they can get away with. Okay, because somebody found something out that has to do with the world, travel, somebody doing things out there in the streets they ain't got no business. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. So basically what you're going into, collective, you're going into your own Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're creating stability of your own because you have the Nine of Pentacles here, then you have the Ten of Pentacles here. This is all you. This is what you'll be going toward. You could be drawing someone else in because as an Empress, you attract. You don't chase. So you could very well be attracting a Ten of Pentacles energy towards you. Okay? And you are very much single or you will be. Empress energy. And it could be to where if you withdrew your energy from this person, they could try to look at you and say that you're being deceptive. That's not it. You're just keeping your energy to yourself. You're keeping your ideas and or whatever to yourself. You could also be keeping plans to yourself. To what? Move on. Move forward. There's enough swords here for you to move. You got the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. How much more swords do you need? Right? Somebody that definitely wants to see you bound to a lot of burdens. That's just how I feel. Someone wants to see you bound to a lot of burdens. And I feel like they don't have any respect for you as an Empress. Okay? There's no respect here as an Empress. Not with the lies and betrayal and the secrets and everything. Nope. No respect. And this could have been something that even you carried as a burden. The way this person would behave and the things that you found out. You could have been like investigating this situation for a while too. Like you could have decided to sit back and just let things unfold. And you could have found out things little by little dealing with this person. So that they wouldn't have a way to lie out of it. Like they wouldn't be able to lie their way out of this. Yeah. You could have been watching them for a little while, or somebody here could have hired a private investigator with the King of Swords. Somebody could have hired a private investigator to follow this person, and you found out some shocking things that you never thought was going on concerning them and whatever they were creating outside of y'all's marriage or commitment. Okay? And that's why it's like you're just in rejection mode, Four of Cups. You're in rejection mode, or you were. Okay? But you got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, you could be dealing with the Leo. The King of Wands is showing up at the bottom of the deck. But I do feel like whatever this King of Wands was up to, this seemed like a familiar scenario too. A lot of people have been dealing with the King of Wands energy. But whatever this King of Wands was up to, it's been exposed. The Sun has been exposed. And the Sun also shows up with the Chariot. So whatever this person was up to, you found out little by little. Like I said, somebody here could have hired an investigator to follow this person and see what they were up to. And you found out. And it was very shocking. Tower. Now, this person may want to try to come back in. Okay? You're an Empress. Male or female, and you're in this single energy. The problem is this is a king, not an emperor. Okay? And so this person is coming back in to tempt you. You are definitely moving away. I did say Six of Swords, because with all these swords, the Six of Swords is within all these swords. Okay? And so the Six of Swords shows up. So thank you again, Most High Mother and Father, and my spiritual team, for the energies lining up. You're moving away. Three of Wands, you're going in another direction. A direction of receiving. A direction of creating the life that you want for yourself. And being fair to yourself by choosing yourself first, but treating yourself fairly, but yet attracting someone who would treat you fairly as well. Six of Swords, you are moving away and moving on from this King of Wands. And this King of Wands is attached to other people. You see what I'm saying? Devil energy. This King of Wands is attached to other people. Don't let this person come back and tempt you to get into any type of energy concerning them, because it's going to create a burden. It's going to create blockages. So this King of Wands, this doesn't necessarily mean that they're a fire sign. They could be an earth sign with fire in their chart. They could be an air sign with fire in their chart. But they the damn devil. Okay? They are very toxic. And this three of cups energy with this world and tower, they are definitely dealing with other people. They are, for some of you, you may not understand this, but this person definitely have negative energies on them. And I'm talking about attracting not STDs as in sexual transmitted. Somebody, it could very well be. Take how it resonates. It could very well be. I'm talking about spiritually transmitted demons. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. This person has those entities attached to them. Okay? And that's something that they need to work on. So they can never actually, I would feel like they can't be on the same page as you, to where they're not equally yoked. Okay, it's an unequal situation. I would say unequal give and take type of situation, but it's also unequally yoked. Okay, that's what this devil energy is about. Because this person, more than likely, they're a manipulator. This person gets their way because they manipulate. They do little dark little vibrational things because it works for them. They're a manipulator, but they're also a liar. Okay? This person is a liar. They're very attractive, very flirty. This is a person that's also very promiscuous. That's what I was talking about. Sexual transmitted demons. Spiritual transmitted demons. Why is that? These entities attach themselves to people, and that's how they end up in the streets, messing around with this one and that one and this one, and dabbling in with that and dabbling in with this. And then when you find out, they want to try to make it seem like that's not the case. That is definitely the case, and that's why you created boundaries. You probably also blocked this person already. You don't want to argue with nobody. You're not for the arguing. You're not for the fighting. You're not for no conflict, no drama, no none of that. If anybody had to get some type of restraining order, that's a done deal. With this King of Swords, that's a done deal. And there could be conflict behind that as well, because I feel like this is somebody you don't want anything to do with. This is somebody who enjoy being in this devil energy. They enjoy this. It works for them. Being flirty, having sex with different people, they looking good, they smelling good, and it's like you take that and you run with it. But if you get caught up with some type of disease that you can't get rid of, or these entities that then attach themselves to you that you spiritually got a problem with and don't realize it, when you attach yourself to all that, who wants to be bothered with that? Nobody wants to be a part of that. I wouldn't. That's a lot of devil energy. It's a lot of low vibrational energy. But there's also bad behavior that comes along with that. With the promiscuity and lying, sleeping around, right? That's bad behavior. Not having control of the wand. Okay, if you know what I mean. It's bad behavior. And then you have addictive behavior patterns, addictions. This person could have drinking problem, a gambling problem. They definitely have a problem lying. And they're definitely a manipulator. That's what you're blocking out. That's what's exhausting here. That's what you don't want to deal with anymore. You know what you want and what you don't want. As an Empress, absolutely. And that will put you in this Eight of Cups. So this person could be coming back to express to you that they have changed. Be careful with that. Be very careful. They could be very deceptive, because here's the Emperor showing up at the bottom of the deck. So that lets me know this person has the potential to be this figure right here. But that doesn't mean that they're actually in this energy. They can present themselves to be in this energy, but that doesn't mean that's what they doing. That don't mean that's their actual, face. You can't take them at face value. It don't mean that's their actual energy as an emperor. Just because they're coming back and they're trying to tempt you by, I guess, expressing that they're an emperor, or trying to create some kind of illusion to make you feel like they have changed. But they're causing you to walk away, no doubt. And they are trying to hold on to you, Four of Pentacles. They are trying to hold on to you. And you could very well just be holding back. I feel like you would be with the Seven of Wands. You would definitely be holding back. Not wanting to communicate with this person. Not wanting to give them the time of day. Some of you know if you let this person back in your energy, they're just going to try to love bomb. Because to me, they just want to win. Okay? And they may definitely see you as, someone they could be successful with, but for the wrong reasons, okay? For the wrong reasons. And they definitely just want your attention here with the Six of Wands. They want your attention. But I feel like you're slowly learning this person. Like you've learned some things that have already shocked you with this Tower being out here. But you're learning other things about this person. Like, do they keep their word? How they actually operate with you. It's not what they say, it's what they don't say. It's not what they do, it's what they're not doing that they should be doing. How they're not operating in a very mature way, and they're not. Okay? You're paying attention to this. Or you're starting to. This person is not who they say they are. Or, they're not as mature as I thought they were. Or they're not as upright as I thought they were. Or they don't have that stand-up, character about themselves like I thought they did. Okay? This person would present themselves in this energy. I feel like this is what the comeback is about. They may even, if you were not married to this person and y'all were in a long-term commitment, they may even try to come back and offer marriage just to get you back. Be careful with that. Because they really just want a victory. They want attention. They're an attention seeker. But I don't feel like they're serious enough about life. They're not serious enough to prioritize what's most important. What's important here? Okay? Being on the same page is important. Being equally yoked is important. Okay? 5-5 on the timer. 5-5 on the timer. Man, time goes by quickly, collective. But yeah, this person is going to present themselves to try to act like they done leveled up. They can meet you halfway. Because see, now we're talking about divine energy, divine counterpart. Emperor and Empress energy. This is divine masculine and divine feminine. Male or female, doesn't matter. We're talking about energies. This person is supposed to support, they're supposed to support you, yes. They're supposed to present themselves in the same energy as you. Emperor for an Empress. But this is how they're showing up. Instead of showing up like this, they going to present it like that, but I don't think that's going to be their truth. I think they just want back in. But you would have to be the judge of that, collective. Okay? So, they're coming in, instead of being that emperor that they're presenting, they coming back towards you as a temptation. That's how they coming back. But they want to present it this way though. This is what they want to present. This is what they want you to see. They don't want you to see this part. Them attached to other people, yet they still got these demons attached to them. Sexual demons, drinking demons, porn demons, whoever. It's low vibrational, and there's nothing you can do with that as long as they're attached to this. But they trying their best to present themselves this way, to be on the same level as you. Some of you, in the past, you may have separated from this person and told them out of your mouth, hey, until you get your ish together, until you present yourself to be on the same page with me, okay, I'm not going to do this with you until you present yourself to meet my standards. Some of you really have some real good boundaries as an Empress energy, male or female. You've already told this person what it is. And they haven't showed up yet. They haven't stepped to the plate as that counterpart. They want to step to the plate like this. And you're saying no. That's what that Seven of Wands is about. That's a no. You will not step to me like this. And that's why that Ace of Swords is there. You're saying step to me like this or don't step to me at all. This is what you want to see. This is what you're coming away from. This is what you're blocking out. This person is low vibrational. This is what you're walking away from. Yeah, they the one caused you to walk away, collective. Whoever this is resonating with, they caused you to walk away. They somebody that just want to win. This person have addictions and they have bad behavior patterns as well. They're an attention seeker. They have a lot of people that they're connected with. They're dealing with different people. And this is what you may have found out about over time. This is what maybe have given you clarity to leave this situation to begin with, because of this person's behavior and what you are seeing, and what you're seeing is not what you want. What you see is what you get. Okay. Well, when a person show you their true colors, believe them. When a person show you they're in devil energy, believe them. When a person show you they are a liar and a manipulator or a love bomber or a gaslighter, please believe them, collective. All right? Believe them. I'm trying to wrap this up. I didn't know it was going so long, y'all. I apologize. But yeah, the energy is steady coming out here. Because you are definitely separated from this person. That's a definite. Yeah. See, they want to come back in. It's like they want you to choose them now as if they're in a better energy to meet your standards. As if they are the emperor to your empress energy. And they are not. You have the Two of Pentacles coming out here. And the Star, the Fool, they want you to take. I think you're taking a risk elsewhere though. The Fool and the Four of Wands is here. And the Ace of Cups. So it's like love for self. Because like I said, you're this empress. You're in the empress energy. So you're loving yourself. You're nurturing yourself. You're taking care of you. You're just not allowing yourself to lie to you. You're not going to believe any of the lies anymore. You're not going to allow yourself to accept any lies anymore. You're being honest with yourself and moving forward quickly. Eight of Wands energy. You may get some communication from this person, but I just don't feel like you're going to go for it. I feel like you're going to drop the burdens, Ten of Wands, and go in a new direction, Three of Wands. And you're going to attract the Ten of Pentacles to you along with this Ace of Cups energy. That's what you're going to attract, because that's what the Empress does. The Empress attracts. I do apologize, guys, for holding you so long. I don't know how time just go by really quick, but you are the star. This person know that you're a star. This person also sees you as a healer. But because they are in the devil energy, the good qualities that you do have is easy for them to overlook. Okay? So all fear of judgment by others, no matter what this look like to other people, keep on moving right along, because the Eight of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords is here. That holds the Six of Swords energy as well. And that Six of Swords energy is about moving on. Any blockages to your spiritual gifts, your spiritual insight, because the Empress is spiritual. Okay? So any blockages to that, you release that. Okay? I hope this brought y'all clarity, man. I really do. I hope this, the star card at the bottom here, hope, healing. And I feel like you've done healing for yourself as well. Yeah, this person is being deceptive. Yeah. Here they come. Want to be deceptive some more. Because they want to throw you off your balance is what they want. They want you juggling again. Don't forget, This Five of Pentacles energy, that's where this person wants to see you. They want you in that energy, which is very low vibration because that's how they are. The Nine of Swords is here. They want you to suffer in silence. They want to see you not being able to sleep at night, worried, full of anxiety. And this is something you're aware of. High Priestess, you know. You know, collective, male or female, I feel like you know. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, guys. I hope something was said that can bring clarity to you and help you to continue to move forward. And until next time, guys, take care.